Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, the recent price moves here since the last video made me actually reconsider a little bit the overall wave count. So at the moment, I'm leaning more towards something that I already mentioned in previous videos, which, you know, might actually be playing out now. And this is also what I mentioned in the previous video, that indeed the ABC pattern here could have finished here already, that the wave 2 has been in already here at 19,756, and that we are now starting here a wave 3 already, so that we are already here in this third wave to the upside, which would be very bullish. The fact that we didn't reach that yellow target area here is to be considered very bullish as well, as we didn't retrace enough to what you would normally expect in a wave 2. So it's getting quite interesting now. So very good indication that this is actually the wave 3 in which we are at the moment. Would be a breakout above that wave 1 high at 21,700 pretty much. Yeah, this would be a very good indication that indeed we are moving higher. I mean, first good indication would be a move above 21,364, this wave E high from the 17th of June. Next good indication, and that would be a really good indication, would be a move above 21,700. So how would the internals look like? So let's say, okay, we moved above, I leave that box here there for now, even though we didn't reach it, but that means that we could be in this third wave obviously already, third wave in purple. So let's first of all sketch out where that third wave might land. I think I did that in the previous video, but we now need to calculate it based on the situation that the wave 2 might have already be finished. And I'm probably going to, let's just do this. Let's just do the Fib extensions, and from the low here, we go to the wave 1 high, go to the wave 2 low, and that means the wave 3 should actually take us to 26,443. If we get this in this wave to the upside, if we get this level done, then that would be really bullish, and that would indicate, that we are here really in an uptrend, and that we indeed might, for now, not see much lower prices anymore. That we are already in a on a good way here. Also, what you need to consider, if we are in this wave 3 in purple, you would get a wave 4 afterwards, and then a wave 5 to the upside. That wave 5 might then already take us to around 30K. So that is the 2.618 extension. That is definitely one possible target level. So let's just sketch that out here. What you need to bear in mind, that again, I mentioned that in the previous videos of Matic, Ethereum, and so on, this 5-wave move here to the upside will then, as soon as it reaches the wave 5 high, that will also then be corrected again. So this is a 5-wave move to the upside, and you would then expect this to be, all of this 5-wave move to be corrected again. And let me just do that away. And that would indicate that, obviously this 5-wave move is then again to be considered as a wave 1. What then will come down in a wave ABC is a wave 2. And again, this can come down as low as $19,000 again, the 88.7% Fib level. So you can already see that this first impulse to the upside can be corrected again quite massively. I mean, we can consider then prices in that correction between 24,000, which is the 50% Fib retracement level, and the 88.7, which is here the $19,000 level. So it will be quite a bit of a dump, and from here though, when we then reach this wave 2, afterwards we start a wave 3, and again we can, for fun, calculate where that might land. It is not very accurate now, because please understand that we don't really know the subwaves yet. I don't know all the all the subwaves. I don't know where exactly the wave 5 will land, but I'll give you an indication. I'll give you an indication. So we can then expect that next wave 3, after this 5-wave move completed, after the correction is completed, then we could expect the next wave up to reach 40K already. And what we need to bear in mind for Bitcoin, altcoins, and so on, the minimum target for the wave 3, which is the 1.618 extension, which here points to the 40k level, it is actually oftentimes exceeded. So if we see an extended wave up in that wave 3, we could even see 52k. And honestly, that gives you an understanding of how this is going to build up. And that is then, just to understand, we might be really in this breakout scenario. And I had a few questions on Telegram earlier as well about, is it still my primary expectation that we go down again? And yes, at the moment it has to be, but I mentioned to you before, if we break this resistance here in red, which is above 23,331, then I'm considering to make this breakout scenario my primary expectation. And it is certainly worth following, because even if this is just a correction to the upside and we will see lower price levels later, this still can be traded and money can be made in this corrective move up. Yeah, so this is worth mentioning. But there is the point I'm trying to make here, that really for the first time in 7 months, there is a realistic chance for a breakout. There wasn't before. I've always highlighted to you that we have to get lower. This is not the case anymore. We are now really in a potential breakout scenario, and there is no need to make lower prices anymore. In addition to that, we now see a first impulsive wave structure that is pointing to the upside. And we've already seen Matic making this 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Ethereum might just be in this move. Bitcoin hasn't really started it yet, and XRP has made the 1, 2, 3 as well. So it's getting interesting. They are all currently working on their breakouts, and that is what it makes really, really interesting. The indicators are also supporting upside, but of course, we all still have to expect that lower prices could occur. So anyone who's jumping in now should be aware that lower prices are still very much on the table. That we are very, very early in a potential uptrend, and the sentiment can shift easily again to the downside. Therefore, however, obviously a stop loss can be used to protect yourself from that potential drop. And I guess it won't get clearer. It won't get clearer. I mentioned to you down here, it could be the low now, and it won't get clear because I can't, when you hit a certain price level, I can't tell you this was the low now. You can always only understand it backwards. And then that's unfortunately the game of crypto, or generally in financial markets. But I think the roadmap I'm sketching out here is very interesting. But at the moment, we still need to understand lower prices could occur, which means lower prices against here 17,500. But as long as we stay above this level, this could be a breakout. Okay, this could be a breakout, especially because of this impulsive move up and this corrective move down, which occurred in 3 waves. And now what we are seeing here is also a 5-wave move up. And again, just to finish this video off, what could be the internal wave count of that? Just to show you that as well, in my opinion, this here already could be a first wave up. And I'll make that in yellow. Just sort of showing you the waves within the waves. This here is a clear 3-wave move down, 2. Then we've seen, and I consider that as a diagonal pattern here. That's why they can overlap. Wave 5, and then this here again, that wave 5 will have completed a wave 1, E in white. What then has come down here might already be here the wave 2, and that indicates that we are now in this wave 3 of 3. Yeah, and if we are in this wave 3 of 3 in white, subwave, where would that take us? So based again on the Fibonacci extensions, should take us again to the minimum, the 1.618 here, 23,300. That very much aligns with this red resistance area. So we should, in this move, if this is the bullish breakout, and again, I gave you the key levels for to get a good indication that this indeed is a breakout. Those 2 levels need to be overcome here, 21,360 and 21,700 roughly. If we get above that, next target would be that resistance area here. Makes sense from generally a resistance point of view, but also from an extension point of view for those fibs. At the moment, I would also always wait for a retest and use a stop loss because it's still a very uncertain environment. Okay, that is currently my view about Bitcoin. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.